I do have some beers in the fridge, but I can't drink right now. Not at the moment.
I ran out of beers the other day.
I'm not surprised, mate. I'm not surprised.
We had, right, because I haven't been drinking for ages, right? And it's when the sun comes out, because like I say, we're going into summer now. For those who are listening now, it's currently middle of June, just to give you an idea of when this podcast actually got recorded. The weather's been great this past couple of weeks, and to go from almost a non-stop downpour for most of May, then to go into June and suddenly the sun just comes out. The vibe, honestly, everything's vibrant. The barbecues are out, the beers are flowing. It's such a good feeling. So I bought a load of beer and I drank them all, and now it's cloudy and raining again. So I don't miss it so much now. But it's when it's nice and sunny, you go, God, yeah, I could do with a beer. Especially if I work from home, can just lunchtime after, when I'm at work and that during the week.
You're living the life, mate.
Sit in the garden with a beer. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, see, that's nice. Having a beer in the sun in your own home in the garden.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
I went out for the first time last night. I haven't been out for a meal for over a year. It's like pre-March.
Oh, so it wasn't an actual going out for a drink. It was a meal and a drink.
Meal and a drink, yeah, because the guy at work was leaving. He's been there for like 7.5 years. And he technically finished yesterday as well. So it was a leave and do that last night. And I was thinking, yeah, okay, it might be quite nice. And because, the vaccines I've had my first vaccine beginning of May. So I was like, I don't mind going out so much now because I've at least had my first shot. And we had this sort of restaurant booked, and it was so nice because you see a lot of people. We do a lot of our meetings online, and it's okay. It's fine, does its purpose, but you don't really get the social thing because when more than one person tries to talk on something like a video conferencing thing, everyone stops to listen because you can't talk over each other. It just doesn't work. So you lose that social aspect. But then you go out as a team. I think there's like 19 of us or something, just sat around these tables and having, food and drinks, and I had a cheeky pint as well. It was so nice just to kind of chat to people outside of work and not talk about work. I got to know more about people, and it was such a great evening. But yeah, it's my first time in ages, and I'm like, yeah, we're nearly end of this pandemic in the UK anyway. We're so close to the finish line. Second vaccines, I actually brought mine forward. Mine was supposed to be done the 17th of July, so I brought it forward to next Saturday, which is great. And most people are in their second vaccines now. I think under 25s can now. Well, basically every adult now is now offered the vaccine. So I think under 25s were left. So once that's all done, fingers crossed, we should be pretty much out of the woods and get back to normal. I'm just so looking forward to being able to just go somewhere and not have to worry about everybody else or myself.
One step closer.
Yeah. We got to the point where we was, up until last week, I think, when we'd go, this is how bad it was, we were going shopping, coming back home with our food, and then wiping shit down, like with these alcohol wipes, the bacterial wipes, because I had a friend who got COVID from shopping. Because people maybe cough in their hands and touch stuff, and it transfers and that. Something as stupid as that. So we used to wipe stuff down every time, and it used to take fucking ages. I'm not going to lie. Sorry for my French, guys, but it was so annoying to spend like an hour and a half or whatever it is shopping. You come back and you're unloading your car and you're unloading it onto your floor and wiping stuff down and then packing it away. Your whole evenings just revolve around shopping, and I hated it. My wife's been fully vaccinated since April. And I was like, you know what?
Oh, wow.
The statistical chance of me getting COVID now is so low. I'm just fed up with that. I said, look, let's not wipe shit down and just try and get back to normal. So that's what we've started doing now.
That's good.
April, May, June. 15 months to get
to
a relatively normal mindset. Yeah. So last night was very much welcomed, and I've said to the guys, the more we can, maybe not so much the more we can do, but at least make it more frequent to go out as a team. Just socialise and make the most of it. It's weird having it taken away. You think you don't mind it so much, but it's not until you start getting back into it, you go, shit, yeah, you know, how have I survived this whole year?
It's strange because I've had the option of, like, I've had a lot of freedom compared to other countries like yourself, but I've still like kept myself, you know, besides work and like grocery shopping and just going out buying shit that I need. I haven't been out as much, even though I have the freedom to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm aware, like, there's still a pandemic, there's still something going around. So I don't know if I've taken that for granted now that I'm hearing your story. But at the same time, I don't want to be, you know, just out there all the time. And I suppose a lot of
it's a smart move just to be vigilant still.
Yeah, and just because of the whole not drinking, and a lot of the time when I would go out would be alcohol involved. And just, you know, getting amongst and just mingling with people. But yeah, I think I'm actually slowly doing more of that now. Like getting back out there. Just because I see things are kind of easing up as well.
Yeah.
Even though things aren't that bad here to begin with. But I know like a lot of like vaccinations have been rolling out. Like my mum was fully vaccinated now. Mm-hmm. And I know it'll be only a matter of time before I get mine as well. So yeah, I think everyone's like heading towards that end goal.
The whole of the UK particularly, but I'm not sure about Europe, but the UK has just been on its knees with like industry, like travel industry is just on its knees. It's had government bailouts because all these planes and, you know, no passengers, and they've got bills to pay, you know, for like the hangars and airport costs and God knows what goes into that. Hospitality, hotels on its knees.
I know,
restaurants, venues like music venues or theaters, cinemas, everything's just been on its knees.
That's something I do miss, is concerts, because although we're able to go out and do all these things, artists can't fly here to perform or do any of that. There's been so many concerts that I wanted to go to, but have been cancelled because they can't fly here. Because we end up going either into lockdown, or we're not accepting travellers outside of Australia, or if something's happening over on the other side, no one's allowed to fly into Perth. So yeah, that's one thing I'm definitely looking forward to.